The bloody pines of Boone Forest, the whispering trees of Boone State Forest were heavy with the weight of old secrets and fresh blood. The three boys, Emery, the oldest, his quiet brother Elliot, and their cocky cousin Jagger, pushed deeper into the thickets, rifles clutched tight, flashlights cutting narrow cones through the creeping mist. Somewhere, hidden in that sprawling forest of pines and crooked oaks, was the creature that had ripped a family of 5 to pieces in Cooper's Hollow campground just last week. They'd seen what Bigfoot left behind in Cooper's Hollow, a family eviscerated, their camper splashed red, claw marks gouged 10 feet high into the trees. The park ranger who found the bodies couldn't stop screaming. Locals whispered the name like a curse, Bigfoot. But this wasn't some blurry-eyed campfire tale. The blood was real. The screams were real. So were the entrails scattered across the camp. Most people ran. The boys hunted. They came not just to hunt, but to end it. By midnight, the forest was a coffin. No wind. No crickets. Just breath and heartbeats and something else. A growl, low, wet, guttural, spilled from behind a thicket. Jagger was the first to turn. It moved like a blur, like the forest itself had come alive. A monstrous hand, thick as a tree trunk and covered in matted, black hair, tore through Jagger's chest, ribs cracking like twigs. He screamed as blood geysered from the wound, his body slamming against a pine trunk with a sickening crack. He dropped, twitching. Gasping. Jagger! Elliot shouted, just as a massive fist swung for his face, but Emery yanked him behind a fallen log, firing blindly into the trees. The creature howled in rage, not pain. The bullets barely slowed it. It emerged into the clearing. 9 feet tall. Muscles rippling under slick fur, its face somewhere between ape and nightmare. Its eyes, sunken and red, focused on Elliot. Elliot barely rolled away in time as the beast's claw raked his back, shredding jacket and flesh. Blood poured down his spine, painting the dirt. He collapsed, shaking, vision spinning. Emery pulled out his hunting knife, roaring as he slashed into the creature's side, ripping through layers of fat and sinew. The monster bellowed and grabbed Emery by the leg, snapping the femur like a drumstick. The boy's scream was broken and high, teeth clenched, tears mixing with dirt and blood. Jagger, somehow still alive, his lungs rasping wetly, raised his pistol and fired 3 shots point-blank into the beast's face. One eye exploded. It howled in blind agony and backhanded him into a stump, where his body went still. Elliot, dragging his torn body forward, reached for a flare gun. The beast lunged. Then, a sound like thunder. A shotgun blast, close and deafening, ripped through the monster's shoulder. Another hit followed, buckling its knee. The beast staggered, shrieking, until a third blast tore half its jaw away in a mist of blood and shattered teeth. From the shadows stepped a man, weathered and hulking, face half hidden behind a grizzled beard. His voice was gravel. "Get away from my boys." Elliot blinked through blood and tears. "Dad?" Wazen, long presumed dead after disappearing years earlier in these same woods during a hunting trip, pumped the shotgun again and fired once more into the thing's skull, the blast echoing like Judgment Day. The beast collapsed, twitching. Emery, half-conscious, stared up at the ghost of their father. You're alive." Wazen knelt beside him, pressing a hand to the shattered leg. His voice was choked. "You weren't supposed to come here. I kept it here. I trapped it." Elliot collapsed next to them, the last of his adrenaline drained. The forest was quiet again. But not peaceful. Never peaceful. Wazen looked toward the deeper woods, shotgun still in hand. That was just one. The trees whispered. "There are more."